Hey, middle school choir. It is the Theory Thursday podcast from March 26th. This is episode 2. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. The weather's starting to warm up a little bit. I hope that means that you can get outside and maybe enjoy a walk or a hike or play some basketball or just do some stuff in your yard, something to keep you from being cooped up in your house. I think it's really good for you to do that. As far as what I'd like for you to do today, we are going to do some sight reading today. I will post instructions on exactly how I want you to do that right by where the sight reading is on the Google form. Keep in mind that just like with your rhythm of the day, you are going to only record audio, and you do need to attach it directly to this Google Classroom assignment that you will see for sight reading for March 26th. So you'll also see a couple of videos with more of the 2-minute theory guy telling you about music theory. I really like him. And then I just put a couple little extra bonus features on here for your entertainment, because I know maybe some of you are getting a little bit bored. So we're doing okay here in the Bexford household. We are for sure running out of toilet paper. Mr. Bexford tried to go to Meijer this morning to get toilet paper, and once again, there was none. So, boy, it's going to be an interesting time here. We haven't run out yet, but we're getting to that scary kind of close stage. I don't know. The other thing I'm thinking about is all the places you would go to get haircuts are closed. I don't know if maybe somebody in your house, like your mom or your dad, give you a haircut, especially guys. I don't usually give haircuts, and I don't need a haircut, and my daughters don't need haircuts, but Mr. Bexford and my son Jack are gonna probably need a haircut before this whole thing is done, and I have no idea how to do that. So if you have any suggestions or YouTube videos that show how to do that, I would love some suggestions so that they don't come out of this looking horrible. I guess we'll see. The other thing I wanted to just suggest to you, if you are bored and you're done with your schoolwork and you don't want to sit like a lump on the couch watching another show, a couple things that you could do. First thing is, I have heard that young families are taking their toddlers and preschoolers out to go on a bear hunt. Do you remember that book, Going on a Bear Hunt? And what families are doing is they're taking teddy bears and they are putting them in their windows so that the kids can see them from the outside. So if you see it, or if you live in a neighborhood where there are sidewalks or where people are always kind of walking by, that might be a really cute thing for you to do. And then that will give something for those toddlers and preschoolers to spot when they take their walk. The other suggestion I wanted to make to you is this. Anybody who's living in a nursing home or like an assisted living facility right now, they haven't been allowed to have visitors since before the shelter-in-place order happened. And so I imagine that some of them are feeling really isolated and probably kind of lonely right now. And even if you don't know any of them personally, why don't you just write them a note? Write them a little card, something uplifting, something, or maybe just like a joke. You could put a funny joke on there, or you could, if you have artistic talents, you could do a drawing or a painting. And I have a feeling, even if you were to just look up the address of the assisted living place or the nursing home type place, and you were just to send them to the front desk of that place, someone would be really, really glad to see that you cared enough to make their day a little bit special. So those are just some suggestions that I have for you. If you have some time, something that you could do, keep in mind for today that you do still need to turn in your sight reading, and that you also need to submit this Google form when you are done with it. Make it a great Theory Thursday.